WMC Memphis, WMFS FM HD2 Bartlett Memphis. It's America's team. The Dallas Cowboys play here on ESPN 790 AM. The views and opinions of the hosts or guests of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the management or staff of Intercom Memphis.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on September the 10th, 2016, as we roll into our 16th year on the air, and it's just time is flying. And I know Ron Wong is this time. It's second week of the second Saturday, so Ron is rolled in here on time.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Larry.
I am great to have
Greg,
Ron.
good morning.
Greg Ratliff is our show producer, taking care of us, and we're going to jump right into it. We're going to talk a lot of fishing on today's show, but also it's that time. You know, we got things going on right now that
hunting season is open.
Oh, well, yeah, it is. Particularly, this is September the 10th, and all you folks out there know that wood duck / teal has started.
All right.
Today
Go
is
get
the
'em.
day. The morning is the morning. So some of you folks are on your way, and this goes through the 14th. We also got the Canada Goose early season going on through the September the 15th. So let's talk waterfowl. You know I love to talk waterfowl.
I do too.
Because you love to eat them.
Yes,
That's right.
I do. And I love for everybody to get out on the water to shoot, in the woods to shoot.
So that means that you're fishing and nobody's in your way.
It's all good.
Hey, we got a big events going on a week from today. Just got information this past week, and you know on Outdoors with Larry Ray, we try to post it as quickly as we can, and we got a familiar name on with us this morning. That's our good friend Kelly Powers from up at Final Flight Outfitters. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Hey, we're doing great, and you've got a big event coming up a week from today, Kelly. Tell our listeners what's going on up there.
Yeah, well, actually, we have several duck calling contests coming up this Saturday, of course, the 17th, and we will start registration at 8 o'clock a.m. The calling contests that we have are the Bayou de Chez Regional, and the U.S. Open Regional, the Tennessee State Duck, and the Grand American Duck. Of course, all of those are qualifiers for the World Duck Calling Championship, which is held Thanksgiving weekend in Stuttgart, Arkansas. The regionals are obviously open to anyone that wants to compete, and the Tennessee State Duck is open only to Tennessee residents. And there will also be a junior duck contest for kids 16 and under, and that'll be going on at 11 a.m. This Saturday as well.
And this is at Final Flight, is that right?
That is correct. At Final Flight Outfitters, our address here is 5933 Martin Highway. It's halfway in between Union City and Martin here in northwest Tennessee.
On US 431, right?
That is it, right here on the old we call it the old Martin Union City
That's
Highway.
right.
But technically, it is Highway 431 on the map.
Hey, folks, and it's just a trip to go to Final Flight Outfitters. You can spend a lot of time in there and bring your wallet. I mean, you know, there's some nice things there, right, Kelly? You don't mind selling anything, do you?
Well, no, we don't. We don't, and we do have a lot of good products here that we feel like, and a lot of good hunting products that our manufacturers make, and we try to bring to our local customers up here, and of course, our customers say that what you said, but when I walk through the store too, man, my wife's not happy when she gets the bill as well.
Oh, I know that. I mean, when we had the Tennessee Outdoor Riders up there, Ron, I don't know if you remember when we were up at Union City and we went out to Final Flight, and Kelly was part of the program, and when we had a chance to see firsthand the Discovery Park of America before.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, before it opened, and this is all a part of your trip up there.
There is a lot of excellent things to do up there, and
this is one of them.
And this is one of them, and make it a weekend or make it a 3-day vacation, mini vacation. Like you said, Larry, you have Discovery Park. Go out and eat at the Blue Bank.
You can eat any of those places up there.
There's a lot of great eating places up there. And
I knew you was going to bring that. We've only been on the show 3 minutes.
We have to talk food.
3 minutes. We've only been here, Kelly. I mean, Ron Wong's already talking food, but I don't know
and
how.
Think about those teal breasts wrapped up in bacon.
There you go. You're back to it again. About wrapped up in bacon. But, hey, Kelly, this is a full day, right? I mean, and to get to be a qualifier, that means a chance for somebody to go to the World Championship.
Absolutely, and in the duck calling contest circuit, that's the big prize. If you get qualified for the World Duck Calling Championship in Stuttgart, it's an honor in itself just to be on that stage Thanksgiving weekend. And for these guys, they travel the country to try to get qualified. And
yeah.
Once you win one and you're qualified, then you're done into the world contest there on Thanksgiving weekend. So it's a big deal, and it's a good time for everybody.
Why don't you tell our listeners, have you ever been to Stuttgart, Kelly?
I have, multiple times, actually. I have not competed in the World Duck on stage. I've always done the goose calling stuff.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get into.
It's held at Easton, Maryland.
Yes,
but,
and you've had success in that, haven't you?
Well, yes, sir, I guess. Humbly, I guess I have been fortunate. I won the World Goose Calling in '99 and then the World Champions in 2000.
Yes.
But that's goose calling world. That's a different.
That's a different world. But this is how many do you hope to have up there, Kelly, for this?
Well, we actually have each contest will probably have around 20 to 30 competitors generally.
Wow.
It might be a little less, a little more. Just a lot of times it just depends on the weekend and if there's any other contests going on around the country. But for the most part, this weekend is we try to schedule ours around the same time. And this weekend, pretty much, it's not much going on as far as other contests around. So we're expecting a pretty big crowd. Well,
I know you guys at the Mid-South Hunting and Fishing Extravaganza, Final Flight was out there helping with that little contest. And I had a lot of fun watching the kids and the teams and things along that line. And folks, so again, it'll start on September the 17th, a week from today, 8 a.m. Is that right?
That's correct. We open at 8 a.m. and we will start registration at 8 a.m. And at 9 o'clock sharp, we will start the Bayou de Chez Regional. So the first regional will start at 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it'll be the Junior Duck. And then the U.S. Open will be at 12 noon. Tennessee State Duck will be at 2 o'clock. And then the Grand American Regional will be at 3 p.m. that afternoon.
So, folks, if you go up there and you spend the day, let me know how you sleep the next night, okay? Because it is wall-to-wall quacking, and
that's awesome.
But this is really a big event.
Fun
so, Kelly,
stuff.
How do they get in touch and find out more information about it?
Absolutely. They can call our store at 731-885-5056.
Okay.
Or they can call toll-free 866-FLIGHT-9 is our toll-free number if they need any more information. And they can also visit our Facebook page. They can just search for Final Flight Outfitters on Facebook, and we have the contest times enlisted there on our Facebook page. And
all this will be posted on my website, lroutdoors.com. Kelly, thank you, and we'd like to get the results. Maybe you can get somebody, David or somebody, to email those to me. And once it's over, we'll post them on the website, and we'll announce the winners here on the radio show in a couple of weeks, okay?
Sounds great, guys.
Thanks Kelly. Always great to talk to you. Have a great day, all right?
Bye.
All right. This is the time that I love it. I'm glad we're in.
There's so much things going on, and the great thing is this next week coming up,
yes,
it looks like the weather's going to break a little bit.
The weather's
for us.
going to break.
I have to tell you, it was so hot this last week, and I thought, wait a minute, why are we still in the mid-90s? And now, looks like beginning Monday.
Yeah, we got a little
The
rain
weather-
supposed to be today.
Yeah,
but,
and that's all good. And,
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that the weather's finally going to break and we're going to see a little bit of fall weather.
And we're
What
going
a
to talk
great
some
time
fall.
of the year.
We're going to talk a lot of fall fishing with Ron on today's show, and then, of course, the big event going on at the Pyramid, the Bass Pro Shops at the Pyramid. Weigh-ins at 4:00 today. Big catfish going to be coming.
Oh, that's
in.
huge. Take the time to go out
Go
there.
down there.
And,
Just,
not only can you see the big catfish, but they have a lot of vendors set up in some big tents. You can go and see what they use. You can get it. You can talk to a lot of the pros. And one of the great things about this weigh-in, you can get up close and personal
You
with them
can.
and get a picture of yourself with one of these huge catfish. I think
Yeah, you think?
that
they
you're
did-
going to see some catfish over 70 pounds weighed today.
And that's a big fish.
That's huge.
There might be 100.
Huge.
There
could be very well be 100-pounder. You have the world's best catfisherman in this thing today, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I know that that we'll post a lot of stuff on this. It's just a big event, and I don't care if you don't even fish, just go down there. Here's your chance to see the Pyramid, Bass Pro Shops at the
Oh, it's
Pyramid.
fun stuff.
Fun stuff, and then watch these guys. They take really good care of trying to get those fish. You have been to these big catfish tournaments before.
They are. There is over a 99% release rate on all these big catfish.
That's amazing.
If you'll look, and it's pretty amazing to look at these boats and how they set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them will have an oxygen bottle in there. So once they catch one of these fish and they go into the live well, they turn the oxygen on, they turn the aeration system on. They do everything they can to keep it alive. And if they look like, if they have a catfish that looks like it's stressed,
Yeah,
those guys will come in early
they'll come on in
and get
that.
it weighed,
Yeah.
get that fish back into the Mississippi River where
Yeah.
the oxygen's pretty high because of the current.
Well, I just can't imagine some of the size of those fishes and those fish. I got a lot of response from my story in the paper last Sunday with Big George holding up that big fish, and it's going to be fun. So we're going to have a lot of information on today's show about fishing, do a little stuff about hunting as we squeeze in there too, but Ron's got us a special guest. I'm really looking forward to talking to Mark Manus here at the 7 o'clock hour.
Well,
Because
when
anytime
it's-
we talk about Mark Davis, I want to.
I was getting ready to
I want to
say.
listen. I want to listen. So stay tuned for that. Hang around with us. This is Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790.
You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry